More than 500 Indigenous people last week on January 6 protested outside the Council of Indigenous People office building to defend their rights. They accused the CIP of 3 acts of alleged misconduct, calling themselves the Alliance Protect the Indigenous People Basiglo. Angry protesters pelted egg at the CIP office building, demanding this minister Chang Jen-hsiang to step down for ignoring rights of the indigenous peoples. On January 6, some 500 Puyuma people from the Alliance Protecting Indigenous Peoples Basiglo gathered outside the CIP office building to defend their rights. The protesters demand to speak with CIP Minister Chang Jen-hsiang, but Chang did not show up, sending instead directors from the Department of Economic and Public Construction and the Department of Land Management. Angry protesters pelted eggs at the gate and wall of the CIP building. The Alliance listed 3 counts of alleged misconduct of the CIP. Firstly, on nuclear West Side issue, the CIP failed to exercise its supervisory rights as stipulated in Article 31 of the Indigenous Peoples Basiglo. Secondly, on Puyuma hunting issue, the CIP failed to exercise its supervisory rights as stipulated in Article 19 of the Basiglo. Thirdly, on revival of Macau Chinese Cypress National Park project, the CIP failed to exercise its supervisory rights as stipulated in Article 21 of the Basiglo. Based on these 3 allegations, the Alliance demanded the resignation of the CIP minister. The indigenous members were angry that the minister did not show up to address the issues. Gadibu community's chief said their demand was simple. All they asked was that the CIP stands on the side of the indigenous peoples and protect their hunting rights.
Those are our ancestors' traditions. We are tracing our roots. When we hold rituals or ceremonies, we hunt. Under the law, we just go hunting. We don't kill people, we are simply hunting. We don't hunt in excess. We indigenous peoples have a sense of conservation. We know when it is enough and we don't sell the prey.
Indigenous peoples from across the country gathered for the protest, hoping the CIP minister could listen to them, but their hopes were left hanging. TITV Weekly.